Okay, just my name is William. Okay. Today I go read another part of the right, Ezekiel Chapter 22. Okay. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, now thou the son of man, when thou judge the blood city, thou shalt shew her abominations, and say, thus saith the Lord God, the city sheddeth blood in the midst of it. Her time may come, and maketh idols against herself, and defile herself. And thou art become guilty in thy blood, and thou hast shed and defiled itself in thine idols, which thou hast made, and thou hast cast thy days, and draw near, and are even unto thy years. Therefore I made a reproach unto the heathen, and mocking to all countries. Okay, and those that be near, are those that be far from thee, shall mock thee, and are in Damas and much vexed. Behold, the princes of Israel, every one in thee, to their power to shed blood. In thee they set light by former and mother, in the midst of thee they dealt with my oppression with the stranger, and in thee have they effects with the fatherless and the widow. Has despised me the holy things, and has profaned my Sabbaths. And thee are men that carry tails to shed blood, and thee that they eat upon the mountains, in the midst of thee that commit lewdness. And thee they discover their father's nakedness, and thee they have humbled her in the part for pollution. Thee have committed abomination for neighbor's wife, and yet another lewdly defiled his daughter-in-law, and another in thee helped his sister and his father's daughter. And they have taken gifts, and to shed blood they has taken usury and an increase, and thou hast bitterly gain, and thy neighbors have extortion. Thou hast forgotten me, said the Lord God. Well, therefore I have smitten mine, and thou hast a dishonest gain which thou hast made, and at thy blood which hath been in the midst of thee. Can thine heart endure, and can thine hands be strong in days? And I shall deal with thee. I am the Lord spoken, and will do it. And then scatter thee among the heathen, disperse thee in the countries, and the country of filthiness out of thee. And then shall take the inheritance of thy sight of the heathen. Thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and I am the Lord that can be saying, the Son of Man of the house of Israel became dross, all they are brass and tin, and iron, and lead in the midst of the furnace, and even of the dross of the silver. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, because ye all became dross, behold, therefore, I will gather unto the midst of Jerusalem. And as they gather silver and brass and iron, and lead in tin, in the midst of the furnace, and they blow fire upon it, and to melt it, so I will gather mine anger and my fury, and I will leave it there and melt you. Yet I gather you and blow upon the fire of my wrath, and it shall be melted in the midst thereof. And the silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, shall ye be in the melted of the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, the Son of Man, say unto her, thou art in a land that is not cleansed, nor rained upon in the day of indignation. There is a comparison for prophets in the midst thereof, like a roaring lion, raving the prey of the devoured souls. They have taken the treasure of the precious things. They have made her many widows in the midst thereof. And her priests have violated my law, and have profaned my holy things. They have no difference between the holy and the profane. Neither has shown difference between the unclean and the clean. And they have their eyes by Sabbaths, and I have profaned among them. And her princes are they made like a wolves ravening, and they pray the shed blood, and they destroy souls and the dishonest gain. And their prophets have doubled them, and depart mortar, seeing vanity and dividing lies, and to them saying, Thus saith the Lord God, when the Lord had not spoken. And the people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery, and they have vexed and poor needy. Yeah, and they have oppressed a stranger wrongfully. And I sighed for the men among them, and they should make up for the hinge, and I stood up in the gap before the land, that I should not destroy it. But I found none. Therefore I poured out my indignation upon them. I consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Mine own way have and presents upon their heads, say the Lord God. Okay, that's in Ezekiel Chapter 22. Okay, next video, read Ezekiel Chapter 23. Okay. Okay, and you have to go right now. So if you're watching this video, just bye.